Go.
Welcome back, Dr. Mark Hastings, the author of The Well of Truth, The Secret to Living a Better Life. We're at a part in the forest right now that it isn't the most beautiful part. Behind me, you can see the damage from a slide of some kind where things came off the rails here, and that happens in our life. Life is not always rosy and sunny, but the difference is what you think about what happens. We all have lives and things are happening. People are dying, things are going on around us that we don't like. But you see people that just seem to just glide right through that. And they're doing okay, They're not being taken down from it. Other people, it's just the worst thing that ever happened to them. And it's what it is, it's what you think about what's happening that dictates whether you're going to enjoy it or get through it healthily or not. A good friend of mine, Jerry, he's a philosopher, he's an older man. He said to me one time, he said, "Mark, what is reality?" And I said, "Jerry, reality is what you think it is." And he said, "That's why I want to interrupt you and argue with you." And I said, "That's great, but before you do that, can I ask you 2 questions?" And he says, "Sure." And I said, "Do you remember when your first wife left you?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Do you remember how that was the worst thing that ever happened to you?" And he says, "Oh yeah, I do." He's happily remarried long since. And I said, "Jerry, do you remember when it was the best thing that ever happened to you?" And that was the end of the conversation. He was just, what do you say to that? So the point of the matter is your reality is what you think it is. You can look back on a circumstance in your life, it was the worst, most horrible thing you ever went through, you were struggling, it was terrible. Then years later, you could look back at that same circumstance and it was the best thing that ever happened to you. What changed? Your thinking changed. So your reality changed. Your reality is what you're thinking right now. Everybody's reality is the thought that is on their mind right now. And is all you have to do. If you don't like the reality that you're living in, you're only one thought away to change your reality. And we're going to talk about how the information in the Well of Truth can transform your life, give you the ability to control your thinking, and understand that it's your thinking that produces your circumstances, not just random circumstances and other people. So hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and follow me along this hike this early fall morning, and I'm going to teach you how to get control of your life and get everything you've ever wanted and more.